trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We're up Pittsburgh.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
They'll run here with McFarland. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 12-yard line.
2nd and 5. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Running with McFarland. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away 1/2 of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now a run with McFarland. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Leonard Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the play.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They go play action here on 1st down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, 39 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Now Leonard Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Some of these play calls, I I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He can run for it, and he will. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
18 on the play. First down, New England.
On 1st and 10, McDonald looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Franklin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 29.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Wormley in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Second down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald. His throw caught right around the 6.
McDonald.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. 2nd and 14. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. On 1st down, McFarland. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On the ground, it's McFarland. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's McFarland. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Fournette on the toss to the right. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
It's 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. McDonald, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So we're at halftime in this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. At the line, ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Throwing is McDonald. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Johnson on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And some space here. 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland, 49 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Sony Michel, the Patriot.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald, that's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Complete.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Going for Hurd on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Steeler.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Hurd. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Flushed out right. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Bud Dupree in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They go play action with McDonald. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, McDonald. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. McFarland. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Carrier. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
McFarland once more. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try the left side. McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Patriots 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 42 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Steelers 31. Patriots 6.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Hurd, 55 yards. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, 18, 18.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
The quarterback taken down.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going top shelf. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with McFarland. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A good pickup there, a 22. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. He may try and run, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Tonight's
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.